What's up, everybody? Professional wrestler Chris Wilde here for a little live stream, a quick live stream. Haven't went live in probably a couple weeks now. Been extremely busy this week. I got to be honest with you. Have felt under the weather for the first time in a long time. I had a bunch of stuff going on, but anyway, this is a Philadelphia Phillies rant. I don't do Phillies on this channel or Sixers. I mean, if something happens, you'll see something like Harper got hit in the face by baseball. I think that was the last time I did anything Phillies. And I talked Sixers a little bit during the playoffs. But there's a reason for that. There's a reason for, when it comes to sports, why I pretty much stick to Eagles. And it's because being a Philadelphia sports fan is absolutely excruciating at times. You know what I mean? I can only take so much. And our Eagles have done it enough times to us to where it completely takes the energy. It sucks the life out of me sometimes. And today was a day when I figured, okay, after a horrible Sixers playoff run that ended not even a week ago, and in one of the worst ways possible, a Game 7 defeat. After having to deal with that, I figure, I'll watch and then listen to some Philadelphia Phillies. I watched a little bit of the game today and then went to the gym and finished it on my phone through it should be called the Audacity app, but the Odyssey app. And it just absolute disgust. Look, this Phillies team, guys, anybody that's not a Philadelphia Phillies fan, I can break it down for you right now. Since 2011, it's been the same shit every year. The pitching's not good enough. The bullpen's horrible. They can't hit with runners in scoring position. No matter what this team does, the farm system's bad. They have no pieces to trade anymore. They don't draft well. It's just absolutely horrible. And today, Aaron Nola's had an up and down year, more downs than anything. He's supposed to be the ace. I think Zach Wheeler probably takes that role if it's me. But he had a hell of a game today against a really good Mets team. First place Mets team that comes in first off to Citizens Bank Park, and they come in and it's a hell of a game. Aaron Nola, 10 strikeouts, ties Tom Seaver for most consecutive strikeouts. I mean, he had his shit was on today. He looked really good. Left the game with a 1-0 score. Excuse me if I'm distracted. Obviously, I'm driving. He had 2 hits too, and an RBI. So he did everything today. This team that has Bryce Harper and JT Realmuto couldn't score. Again, they left 8 men in scoring position. Couldn't help Aaron Nola out at all. He had to do it by himself. And listening to me, you would think I'm some huge Aaron Nola mark or fan, but I'm not. I'm really not. But he was on today. No help. And, of course, as soon as he goes out of the game, I absolutely knew this was going to happen. As soon as he goes out of the game, the Mets score. The Mets score as soon as because Jose Alvarado, the errors on this team, guys. Alec Boehm had one, a really bad error to Rhys Hoskins, who has trouble with the sun but keeps his sunglasses on his head instead of over his eyes. It's laughable. It's absolutely laughable. This game goes into the 8th inning. They only do 7 innings now because it's a doubleheader. But just excruciating, and I'm just tired of it. I don't know, man. I don't know any other Phillies fans that might see this video, might click this video, might be thinking the same thing. I'm just absolutely tired of the same crap every single year. Can't hit, can't pitch. This bullpen is so bad. So bad. The fact that Hector Neris is a closer, the fact that, first off, how they add more teams to the playoffs, and the Phillies still can't get in. I mean, 2011, guys, this is Philadelphia. This is a major market, and this team has not sniffed the playoffs, not a wild card, not anything. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's horrible. Can you just imagine if this was the NFL, if this was the Philadelphia Eagles? The city would erupt. They would go crazy if a team had that long since they've been into the playoffs. It's just, it's rough, man. It's really rough. I remember some excitement a couple years ago, and last year I kind of dismissed last year because of the whole COVID situation. But when Bryce Harper came here, there was a lot of excitement. pairing him up with, and then the trade for JT Real Muto, pairing those two together, having Aaron Nola here, Reese Hoskins looked like he was going to be something, and then it just all falls apart. It just, you look at the Scott Kingery situation, giving him all that money, and he's pretty much out of the league at this point, I believe. It's just bad. It's just absolutely bad. It's one of the reasons baseball is over 100 games. There's no way I could talk about this stuff, man, with this team. There's no way. And maybe it's because I felt sick all week that I'm in this bad of a mood. I mean, I had a pretty good week professionally, winning a championship on Saturday, getting a promotion in my regular job on actually yesterday. But sports, look, it's the lifeblood. Especially the city of Philadelphia, and it's something that I enjoy. It's something that, I really wanted to take my kids to a Phillies game this year, especially with my daughter being so involved in softball and kind of showing her how the pros do it. But how can I bring them into this stadium? How can I bring them into Citizens Bank Ballpark to watch something and to pay for a product that is just terrible, and it's been terrible, and they're not doing anything to make it better. It just absolutely sucks. For those of you guys out there, I will be putting out some more content. Again, it's just been so friggin' busy, and Eagles news, NFL news has been pretty slow, as it always is around this time. I want to get some movie trailer reactions, some more music video reactions, which I will, I promise you. Even as I'm talking to you now, I'm on to my next venture. And it's just been insane. It's just been crazy. Thought I'd get some comfort into watch, especially when you see Aaron Nola striking out 10 straight. You figure, if it's any other team, you figure it's going to be a good game. But it's the Philadelphia Phillies. They might as well just kept Nola in the entire game. I mean, at this point, like, why? Your bullpen is not going to. Everybody in that stadium knew that, but whatever. With that being said, guys, everybody stay safe out there. Stay healthy. Thanks for listening to this rant. Hope some of you feel my pain out there. And I'll be getting back to you guys with some more content. Go Birds. I'll see you later.